Is this blurry, or is it just that I need my glasses on? I don't know. I just got done putting on my hyaluronic acid drops and my this stuff that I don't even know what it does. It's my Walmart brand thing that I don't even know what it does, but I use it anyway. I just thought I would sit down and do my makeup and do my skincare, but not in that order, and just talk to you guys. It's Saturday, it's Epps' birthday, and he has to work, and I don't know what to vlog. Genuinely, today we are stuck in the house. We found out really late last night that Epps has to train some people to work on the weekends, and he's going to be out of the house most of the day, so me and the kids can't really go anywhere. And even if he didn't have the vehicle out of the house, it's like sleeting and snowing and really shitty and cold out. And I wouldn't really want to drive in it with the kids. Like, I know that I have a Jeep, but I'm not risking, you know, anything. I'm not, like, we have to pay that fucking Jeep off, whether it's driving or not, whether we total it or not. So I'm not going to drive it in this weather. So we're just stuck in the house, and I've been downstairs with the kids all day. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I don't ask or tell or even mildly suggest to my kids that they don't do something because I'm vlogging or like making any kind of content. I don't ask them to modify their life for it. And they've been watching Disney movies all day. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the Disney gods are not merciful. They are not merciful. They will strike your ass down without mercy, any chance that they can get. I did vlog a little bit. I did vlog a little bit this morning when I was drinking my coffee and making their breakfast, but they were watching Pinocchio. So if I do decide to include it in my vlog, may the Disney gods have mercy on my fucking soul. Please. The internet's also being awful today. I don't know if it's a combination of like both the kids being home at the same time and the awful weather, or like what it is. Because when I tell you my kids can stretch the bandwidth of the internet to the max, I mean it. The amount of people that have said to me, why the hell do you have a 5G tower on top of having your regular internet? Because my 2 kids take up enough internet for 4 people. That's why. Is that a scar on my mouth from when I had a cold sore? Oh, that didn't help at all. See, this is why I don't like the ring light. I busted out my ring light for this video. I felt like such an adult. I felt like such a fucking professional. And let me tell you something. Busting out a ring light to make a video is like bare minimum. That's like bare minimum, okay? And I did it. I did it. I did it. And guess what I get? I get to see the giant fucking scar on my face from my last time I got a cold sore. Oh my god. What the fuck? Sorry, I started looking for my primer and I forgot what I was doing. So I sat here and I just kind of started spacing out for a minute, forgetting what I was doing. I think I'm running out of this. I can't tell because the glass on it is frosted. Can you tell? Does it look like it's running out? It's the Revolution. It's like less than $3. So if I'm running out of it, I would not be surprised. I literally sat here for like 3 minutes, like glitching out. You ever do the thing when you can't find something and you forget what you're looking for, so you just keep searching and thinking, well, eventually I've got to run into something, and maybe if that's the thing that I'm looking for, I'll suddenly remember that that's what I was looking for, because I do that shit all the time. Like every day. And then I worry all the time that I'm like developing like early onset Alzheimer's or dementia. I love like psyching myself out. I love to, you know, forget that my medication and like the brain damage that I have from trauma causes memory loss. I love to just the thoughts of that just go out the window. I should have gotten like everything ready to go before I sat down to film, but I didn't. I just kind of plopped my butt down. I just was like so blinded by the fact that I was so proud of myself for getting out my ring light. I was so blinded by how proud I was of myself for that. That all thoughts of maybe you should be prepared for filming this video went out the window. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys. So I am going to be doing this thing now where as soon as I am done editing a video, be it a makeup video, be it a vlog, whatever, as soon as I am done editing it, I am going to upload it and put it on members only. And then it's going to go live to everyone else at 6 p.m. just like it does every day. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I can't breathe. Guys, I ate a Crunch Wrap for lunch and it like exploded all over me. And I didn't really like realize the extent of it until my dad came over and I opened the door and you know like the natural lighting like hit me and I stepped outside into the sun and I started cackling because I saw it was literally fucking everywhere and Dad was like, "What are you laughing about?" And I was like, "Hello." It was so bad I had lettuce on my glasses. And he was like, "What's so funny? What are you laughing at?" I have this idea. Ah, shit. I didn't wet my makeup sponge. Guys, I feel like if I get up, I'm going to lose momentum. I'm going to lose momentum. What if I just slap the shit out of myself with a dry makeup sponge? Which is always an option. I have had people tell me I don't like the feeling of a wet makeup sponge. And there are a lot of people that just use them dry. I have a e.l.f. brush that I got a couple of months ago that I'm pretty sure is supposed to be used. This Ultimate Blending Brush, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be used with foundation. You guys want to go ahead and do it? Are we going to ruin this brush for the sake of science? Yes, here we go. Are we going to ruin this brush because I'm too lazy to get up and wet my beauty blender, my Wet n Wild brand beauty blender? Oh my God, say that shit again. I couldn't. That needs to be thrown away. I bought that shit back in October. You wonder why it's so big? It's because it's like a special effects one that I got at like CVS for like $5. Yeah, it's a huge body one. It's meant for like Halloween body makeup, and I got it back in October. And if you look at it at the right angle, it still looks all right. It still looks fine. Just don't look too close. I think it has a little crack in it. It probably needs to be thrown away. I'm just death gripping it. Because I know that I can't go out and get another big blender, you know, they're all expensive. You know, I'm just cheap. That's it. I'm just risking infection because I'm cheap. Wow, that worked really well. Weird. I actually think I bought this because somebody I watch on YouTube uses this for their foundation. And I bought it and I just immediately started using it with powder. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. How am I supposed to blend out my concealer, though? How am I supposed to blend out my concealer? I'm never going to get over this. I'm never going to get over that. I'm so mad. And I I don't know if you guys remember during Vlogmas, I did really, really well not fucking with it. Usually when I have a cold sore, I fucking sit around and pick and scratch and peck at that bitch. And I did so well just not touching it, just leaving it the fuck alone because I didn't want to spread it. I didn't want to spread it, and I didn't want to make it worse, and I didn't want it to scar. And look at it. It's been almost a month. What are you doing here? Ariana, what are you doing here? God, see if I would have just stayed in fucking bad lighting and stayed ignorant, I'd be fine. I thought I was filming, and I wasn't. I'm baking my face. I'm baking my face. Guys, ColourPop put on their Instagram story that they are restocking the Twilight collection. And I signed up not only for email notifications, but also for text notifications for the restock. Bitch, this is personal. This is fucking personal. This is personal. This is personal. I will have it. I will have it. I will have it. The only thing that, like, makes me upsetty spaghetti about them posting that they're doing a restock is that they didn't put a specific time about when they're doing it. They, like, Epps and I were talking about it. He was like, it's probably at midnight. And I'm like, yeah, but they're on, I can't say that word. Because it starts, Pacific time. West Coast time, and I'm on the East Coast. I don't think it's launching at midnight. I don't think it's launching at midnight. It's probably launching in the morning. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and start refreshing the website starting at 3 a.m.? My time, midnight theirs? Because I will. Bitch, I will. Bitch, I will. Anyone gonna be surprised by me saying that I can't find my eyebrow brush? Like anywhere? Nah. Listen, I successfully avoided having to get up and wet my thingy that needs to be thrown out. I'm gonna have to fucking get up and find a brow brush because I can't do it. I don't have anything in front of me that's like an alternative for it. I don't even have like a brow pencil. Here I am, Mrs. Dumbass Universe, Mrs. Lazy Bitch Universe. I need to edit that out. Alright guys, pray for my battery. It doesn't seem like it's getting too warm, but you never know. After this, it might be. I found this like right beside me. I don't know. It's angled. It might work. I can't remember what I was going to say. Other than that, me getting my hands on the fucking Twilight collection is personal at this point. It is fucking personal at this point. I've never, like, done a makeup drop before. Like, I've never participated in a makeup drop before. But I'm really hoping, like, with the amount of backlash that they have gotten online for how shitty the drop was, that they will do a couple more restocks. I think this is gonna work. I think that we'll be fine. Sometimes I wish that I had, like, real life friends, you know? Sometimes I wish I had real life friends. Like, I know, like, listen, I know that I have friends, like, online. Like, I know that I have people, like, if I was, like, sad or something, I could, like, text them or, like, send them a message and they would, like, be there for me or whatever. But I wish that I had, like, friends that I could, like, do stuff with in real life, you know? Because, like, whenever I'm sitting here doing my makeup, it does kind of give me, like, flashbacks of my old Saturdays when I would get ready to go out and do stuff. I don't miss, like, getting wasted drunk and, like, being hungover and shit like that. I don't. But sometimes I miss being around, like, one person. I don't miss peopling. I don't miss it. And then, like, I sit on Facebook and I see so many people having, like, drama in their life. And I'm like, I don't deal with that. So I'm not sure if I want to make friends. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I think about, like, just, like, the people that I used to be friends with and, like, how awful they were to me and how I, like, didn't realize that, like, the people closest to me were, like, not rooting for me at all. You know, like, I know that I have online friends and I know that I have people that, like, care about me deeply. But sometimes I wish that I had somebody that I could hang out with IRL. And it didn't have to involve, like, alcohol and shit like that. Every time that I get ready, I think of that. Every time that I get ready. All right, I'm tired of talking about depressing things. I look so wild with this baking powder on. I think I might have used a little too much. I think that my little poofy thing might have put in a little too much work. I think she might have worked a little too hard. Oh, that's so much thicker and longer than the other one. I need to replace the battery in my cat mirror. That temple is a little crusty. She's looking a little dusty and crusty. If I put on a beanie, maybe nobody will notice. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Moving on. I know I said I was beyond this subject, but I do miss the rituals of, like, getting ready to go out. I do miss the rituals of, like, getting ready to go out. I do not miss the drama of the club. You know what I mean? I do not miss the drama of the club. Oh! Apparently there was something on this makeup brush that I did not see that should have been expected. I just need you to put on this shit. That's all that I need you for, please. But my nails are too long. I cannot believe this shit has lasted me as long as it has. It's probably expired. And I feel like I've been saying for like 3 months that I need more of it. And still somehow it's producing more. Every time I look in the mirror, in the viewfinder, I'm like, ha, I think you might have used... Stupid. Literally every time I smell this, I think of getting ready to go clubbing with my friends. But then I remember that the bad times heavily outweighed the good. Like, yeah, there was good times. We had a lot of fun, but my God, was there a lot of bad times. And hooker, you gotta cling to the bad times. You guys, I'm using my redacted palette because I want to use a brown. I want to make myself look like I got punched in the face with some brown. Do you guys realize that today, January 13th, but it was 1998, Backstreet Boys released All I Have to Give 26 years ago. We're getting old. It's fine, honestly. What the fuck are you supposed to do? I'm trying to think if I want to do like a dark or something in between. Like, I'm trying to think if... You can't see it all. This shit is so old, so dusty, musty, fucking crusty. It's not even funny. I'm trying to think if I want to do like this or like this. I don't know. Actually, there's not as many browns in this as I thought that there was. Where's that palette that Chloe got me? Hold on. One moment. It's downstairs, and I am not. So we are just going to have to make this one work. One of my favorite things to do is literally just like drench the brush. Just smack the shit out of the eyeshadow. Ooh! And then just literally just do this. Just do this. On the top and the bottom. If you don't accidentally stab your eyeball, you're not doing it right. If you don't hit the crease of your eye and stab your eye, you're not doing it right. Make yourself look like Beetlejuice. Make yourself look like Uncle Fester. Uncle Festicore. You guys know one thing that I cannot stop thinking about? I can't, like, I have barely been using TikTok for the last couple of weeks. Just because I want to get rid of my old TikTok and make a new one and not monetize it. For some reason, my TikToks are doing better with me not posting than they were when I was consistently. And TikTok itself will tell you, like, one of the worst things that you can do for your account is never post. Well, bitch, tell me why I'm getting more notifications not posting than I was when I was posting. But anyways, one of my favorite things that I literally will think about for the rest of my life, like one thing that it will become a Roman Empire and has become a Roman Empire for me is the fact that there were so many people, like, stan culture came so hard for Gypsy Rose. They were like, oh my god, when she comes out, this, that, and the other. And then there was, like, this other side of, like, TikTok and Twitter that was like, oh my god, when she gets out, leave her alone. I'm sure she's gonna want to live this, like, quiet life without cameras, without social media. Let her ass rest. Let her rest. Let her be. Let her live quiet and peace. Let her have peace for the first time in her life. And how she came blazing out of that prison. She came screeching out of that prison, iPhone in hand, and she just hasn't stopped. And she's making her money, and she's got a social media presence, and she's got blue check marks all over the place, and she's really fucking doing it. She's making her money, and she's doing it. But I feel like there's gonna come a time when all this is gonna flip on her. When all this is going to flip on her and suddenly she's going to be the bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that happens to all, like, super, super famous people. I feel like all super, super famous people go from being, like, loved to hated back to loved. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened to Britney Spears. Like, everybody felt, like, so bad for Britney Spears. And then for a while there, everybody was like, oh my god, this is why she had the conservatorship on her. And now everybody's like, oh my god, she went through so much. I'm waiting for that to happen to Gypsy Rose, too. I need this shit to warm up to my face so that I can dust it off, because it's driving me nuts. I think my ring light just overheated. I'm gonna give it a minute to chill out and also let my face bake a minute. I'm pretty sure my ring light just overheated. What the fuck? I actually think I'm gonna swap out the little brick thing that it is plugged into, because it's plugged into the same, like, extension cord that my camera's plugged into, and my camera is not, like, the brick thing that my camera's plugged into is not overheated, and the thing that it was plugged into isn't hot. So maybe it's like the brick is too, like, strong, you know, and it doesn't need to be that strong. Or maybe it's, I don't know. That was a little too much. All right. That's probably not the safest thing in the world. I'll be back in a little bit, I guess. I got a different pluggy anything for my light. I thought it was broken. Like, you know how, like, sometimes things, like, overheat and then they just, like, fucking break? It's not broken, thank God. And while I was waiting for the plug thing to chill the hell out, I went ahead and exported all the clips that I had already filmed, and now they're currently moving to my editing program so I can just kind of do my thing. And then I started getting really cold and I started watching a YouTube live, and I think my baking powder has kind of chilled the fuck out a little bit. My skin's really dry today. Whatever. I also had this moment where I realized that I literally don't remember. I literally don't remember where I took my fucking eyelashes off, like the last pair of eyelashes that I took off. So I took this pair of eyelashes out of the bathroom. They were stuck to the wall. I don't even know if they match or how long they've been there. But that's the pair of eyelashes lashes we're gonna be using today, guys. It just hit me that I forgot to put lotion on. Like I did my whole fucking skincare routine but my lotion. And that's probably why I look crusty as hell. It's probably why my baking powder is sitting in just every fucking crevice of my pores. And my wrinkles and my fine lines. I'm so excited about that. I'm so happy right now. Right, let's just do my eyeliner. I'm freezing. I am freezing. Okay. I have a hard time filming myself doing my eyeliner because I have to rest my hand on my face. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Those don't match at all. This has to be my old pen. Where is my new one? Where is my new one? This has to be the old one because it's just not doing the do. It's just not doing what it's supposed to do. So I just did the thing that I like to do, that a lot of people like to do, because I'm exactly like other girls. Where I was fucking with my wings and like making, like tweaking one and then tweaking the other one. And then they ended up being a lot bigger than I wanted them to be. I don't hate them. They're just, oh, and then another thing. Listen, if I watch my fucking footage back and I see shit in my teeth, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Because listen, I was watching my footage back, or not watching my footage back. I looked in my little kitty mirror right here. And what do I see? A speck of fucking pepper between my teeth. I brushed my fucking teeth before coming on camera. I brushed my teeth before coming on camera. And there was still a fucking speck of pepper in them. I flossed. And it's gone now. But for the first 20 minutes of this video, it's there! So, like, don't bring it up, okay? Alright, I'm using my little $1 LA Colors Joe eyeliner. It's so fucking cold in this room. The only source of heat in our bedroom is in the bathroom. And if you open it, it gets so fucking hot in here. So we just leave it closed because, you know, I'd rather be a little bit cold than fucking burning hot. And I just swing wildly between being hot and cold. And I'm just not about it. I'm just not about it at all. My whole thing with being cold is like, at least I can put more clothes on. But when I'm hot, like, I can only do so much. But it's getting so bad, I'm kind of thinking about going downstairs. My mom gave me this, like, fancy, portable, like, it looks like a fancy fireplace. It's got, like, light-up fake wood in it and shit. Thinking about going downstairs and getting it and putting it in our bedroom. I don't know. I don't know. I'm, like, swinging fucking wildly between being fucking freezing and burning the hell up. That's kind of how it is for me all year round, though. There was no need for me to tell you any of that. Guys, as soon as I started filming again, I looked down and my battery was half full. So, we're back again, and it is now 4:27. It's now 4:27. It's been 2 hours. I wanted to tell you guys that whenever I do my eyeliner, if I don't listen to music, I sing ABBA in my head. If I can't listen to it, I hear it in here. I think it in there. Please really pray for my eyeballs with those crusty ash. I was looking at my face whenever I said that because, bitch, she's ashy. Did I tell you guys that I definitely realized that I forgot to put on my lotion? I did everything, but I forgot to put on my lotion whenever I was doing my skincare, so that's probably why my face looks and feels like a fucking saltine cracker. Yeah, wonderful. It's so good. It's so wonderful. Today is the best day ever. I was watching my video back though, like while I was waiting for my battery to charge up a little bit. Guys, I gotta tell you, I know I'm not the only one that deals with this. Like, I know that I'm not the only one that deals with this. Sometimes I struggle with, like, not talking to people that I used to be friends with, like, when I was actively being a shithead. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I have to, like, actively go out of my way to remind myself, like, how shit used to be, like waking up those mornings after a club, like after being out all night at a club and like dreading seeing like what was posted on social media. I have to think of like waking up and my friend like panicking in my living room because she can't find her phone and having to go around like the entire fucking town and like look for her phone, like retracing our fucking steps because she lost her fucking phone, like tearing up parking lots looking for fucking purses, calling Uber drivers to find people's IDs, like calling club owners to find shit. Like, I'll never, ever, ever forget, guys. I'll never fucking forget. And I know this shit lives in somebody's screenshot somewhere. One time, I woke up and my friend was having, like, she's not my friend anymore and she never will be my friend ever again, but my friend at the time was having this meltdown in my living room because somebody took a picture of her and tagged her in it, of her in the fucking IHOP parking lot at like 6 o'clock in the morning. She had thrown up all over the side of an Uber and all over the parking lot and was like face down, ass up in the bushes. And they took pictures of it and tagged her in it. And she was like crying because she didn't want to lose her like government job over her behavior outside of work. Like, I think of shit like that and like how like in the moment, like when you're drunk, you're having fun. But then whenever you're sober and there's so much messes that you have to clean up, or you have to, like, people put their mess on you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you, even if you behave yourself, even if you didn't do anything, you got to deal with other people's messes. And that's what stops me from being friends with people, like, in real life. You know what I mean? That's what stops me from making friends. And I feel like where I live, nobody knows how to do things that aren't drinking. Nobody knows how to do things that don't involve like clubs and bars and stuff like that. I'm like, can we do something else? Can we go thrifting? Can we go to an antique store? Can we do this? Can we do that? And guys, every time that I talk about this, people take it personally. They're like, I drink, I do this, I do that. I'm like, listen, I can't handle it. This bitch can't handle alcohol. If you can handle it and not make an ass out of yourself and not ruin your life, that's great for you. But I can't. Not all of us can, like, behave like adults and human beings and, like, not make an ass out of ourselves and, like, not ruin our lives every time we even get a whiff of alcohol, you know. I'm just saying. Pray for my eyes, too. I'm about to put these fucking eyelashes on. I don't even know if they match. Do these even match? Even match? I sincerely do not know. And also they sat there for 5 minutes because I was running my mouth for that long. Hold on, I dropped my mirror. I love whenever, like, I've accidentally used like wrong lashes before, like gotten two of the different lashes and put them on and like didn't realize it until it was like too late and like, ow! Ow! I had a fuzzy, like, stab the shit out of me. I think I waited too long. I think the glue's mostly dry. I think I waited a little too long. Hold on. We're gonna find out. I don't think these are gonna stay down. I think I'm gonna have to put new glue on it. Guys, I get to run in my mouth. I get to run in my mouth and I forget about things. I'm not entirely sure that they're the same. They were beside each other. They were there together in a pair. That doesn't mean anything, though. As long as they're like passable, as long as they're like sisters. They don't have to be twins. Just be sisters. Just be sisters. Peace. Do they look all right? Still can't tell if they match. Individually, they're pretty. I can't tell if they match. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like I'm gonna have to put my camera up higher because like where my eyelashes are, it's like completely blocking. It's like completely blocking out my eyeshadow. Yeah, it didn't really help at all. But oh well. I think I'm getting hungry. I've been filming this video for hours because I've been fucking off for like a long time. I've been fucking off for a long time. There's no way these are the same lashes. There's just no way. Great, I'm gonna use this NYX. My back is killing me. I can't sit for very long. Can't sit for very long. Can't stand for very long. I didn't ask to be alive, okay? I didn't. One day in 1988, 2 teenagers decided, hey, you know what? Let's be irresponsible. And here I am. One of my favorite things, it's not, is whenever I put on my eyelashes and it like overpowers my eye makeup. Cause like I want to look like I got punched in the face, and you're balancing that out a little too much. I don't hardly see my brown eyeliner. I don't hardly earn my brown eyeliner, my brown eyeshadow. I don't hardly look like I haven't slept in a month. You're fucking it up. Come on now. I hate these makeup brushes, but I continue to use them, and I've had them for years. I got them in a BoxyCharm, and they're scratchy as hell. I just touched my nose. I just touched my nose, and that was wonderful. That was what I get for running my mouth. That was me. That was my instant karma. That was the universe saying, oh, you want to run your mouth? Here you go. Here you go, you stupid bitch. Here you go. You want it? I'm almost done, I promise. I'm almost done, I promise. I'm going to top off my lipstick with this Revolution black lipstick. And yeah, this is not my glitter liner. This is not my glitter liner. Same shape packaging. Not the same thing. I hope I didn't lose it and like look in my makeup bag and just see this lid and like in my head think, oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's right here. I'm just starting to panic. I'm hungry and my headband is starting to agitate me. I've been filming for hours. I was like, I swear to God, if I look in the mirror and there's something in my teeth again, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna I'm gonna have a meltdown. All right, let's just do what I normally do. Like he sparkles on my crease. When I first opened this, like this thingy was like not floofed out. So I was like, oh no, the one that I have was good and this one sucks. No, it just needed a minute to floof out, and I love it. All right, this eye's a little more spread out than that eye, but that's because I'm dumb. So I'm just gonna spread this one a little more at the top. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna put like 2 damn what are they, corn dogs in the microwave, not even the air fryer, because I don't know if I can or want to wait that long. All right, and then I like to put a little under my eye to give myself the lovely crying look. Don't ever pump your makeup like that. What the fuck was I doing? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I also need to put a little blush on. Not that it matters. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not half-assing. I'm using my whole ass. I'm using the whole ass today. I love to you know, do one extreme or another. And today we're doing the whole both butt cheeks. Great. And I top off my black lipstick cuz it's ew, did you see the spit in my mouth? Don't look at it. I do this cuz it's drying. So there's a little bit of blush. I'm going to put in a little bit of blush. I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm fucking losing my mind. I've been filming for hours. It's a good thing I'm going to put this up because I'm like, I don't have anything to vlog today because we're stuck in the house and I don't want to tell the kids to not watch TV and all this shit. And now I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking. Oh, I kind of look like a little baby doll. Give myself a Care nose. And now I'm like panicking because I'm like, oh my God, it's like 5, I think. It's 4:50. And I've only vlogged for 3 minutes, but that's okay. That's okay. We're fine. Do I want any sparkles on my cheeks? My nose is running. Oh God, guys. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrestle with my wig, apparently. Go ahead and I'm going to list this for members only, and it will go live on Sunday for everyone at 6 p.m. And I will see you then. Boy.